synced up all the time so that it really works out better to have our tour at 3 and 4 because of those other tours. So it's really a lot going on that afternoon, which is great.
And it's Monday, December 5th.
Monday, December 5th, yes. I also have tickets with me if you have checks. Rachel and I are going to be going to the Southern Supper on Saturday, September 3rd, and would welcome you to join us. So at $55 a piece, I would welcome you. And then pickleball. We met, 3 of the pickleball representatives and myself met with the Director of Community Services in the county. And we had Sean Doherty from the Visitors Bureau, and we discussed all kinds of options right now. They have requested to understand what it would cost to work on putting in something at the South County Regional Park. And so the director is going to be talking with the administration on whether they can work on coming up with some costs or not. I made the pickleball players keenly aware of the wonderful contribution that the mothers did for the Gilchrist Park, and so there's a possibility we may be doing some fundraising to help do something at South County Regional Park. So that's the focus right now, is trying to put in, they would prefer to put in 16 sanctioned courts. Our courts at Gilchrist are not sanctioned because they're too close together, with some bleacher seating so that they can have tournaments, and to really focus on that for a tournament. So that would then give us the option of being able to then, once we have something there, we can then put in further restrictions on Gilchrist Park easily. And they would be happy with that, so.
Great, good progress.
That's where we are.
Thank you.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
First of all, I'd like to welcome our 3 new recently sworn in, Rachel,
Yep.
Lynn, Jaha.
Thank you.
Welcome, you guys. And we're going to have an exciting afternoon. It's an exciting time. And anyway, that's really all I have to say today. We've got enough going on.
Where are you going to be?
Oh, I've got a 1 o'clock flight, yeah.
Lynn?
Yes, I have one thing. I had a conversation with Howard this week about my concern about the roadway level of service on our city roads. And in particular, we're going to be having a hearing this afternoon with regard to a Kia stop. I took the time to go online and I pulled up some data from the Charlotte County website, which shows Category D roads within the county. And I have a great concern that if we're going to consider allowing a Kia stop to become a Class D road by the addition of this project, that we're going to be in a very, very dangerous position with the citizens of the community. And I will submit this to Karen, and you may share this with the council members if you'd like. This is taken from the Charlotte County website, and I've circled all the roads that they classify as Category D. And I do not think that it behooves us to allow a Category D road on a hurricane evacuation route within the city with only 2 lanes, and that bothers me a great deal. It's compared to Cornelius Boulevard between 41 and Hillsborough. It's compared to Kings Highway between Sand Hill Boulevard and the DeSoto line. It's compared to, I'll give you a couple that really jumped out at me, 41 between Forest Nelson and Midway, and 41 from Carousel Mall to Forest Nelson, and several other roads in the county that are humongous travel routes. And I don't know that it's a safety issue for a Class C road, but if it becomes a Class D road, I think it's going to be a major problem for the citizens of the community. So I would like to share this and enter it into the record for the city clerk's office.
Councilmember, it may be better and more appropriate to make those comments and submit that document to into the record in the public hearing this afternoon.
And I will do that too. But I wanted to bring it up because it has to go to the comprehensive plan and eventually to be an amendment to the comprehensive plan that we may want to consider not allowing Class D roads in the community, especially where it involves a hurricane evacuation route. Thank you.
Yep. Jahan?
happy to be serving with you all.
Thank you. Now we will go to citizens' comments on any topic. Please come to the podium over here. State your name. You will have 3 minutes.
Good morning, Steve Fabian. Want to congratulate all the new council members and re-elected mayor and vice mayor. Thank you. Periodically, churches hold what they call blue masses. And the blue mass is to honor first responders. And I just want to make a comment that St. Charles and Port Charlotte will be having a blue mass on Sunday. And so I know some of the first responders will be there, but I just want to make people aware of that. And also, Nancy, are you aware of tomorrow's meeting?
Yes.
Okay, I
I've already-
mean Friday's meeting.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
and I've
on
already
the
met-
MPO.
I've already
Thank you.
met with Rob Harrington
Yeah.
in preparation for the party
Okay,
meeting,
right.
as I was designated
Very
as
good.
alternate.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Citizens' comments, any topic. Please make your way to the podium. Form a line.
Ronna James. I'm so curious, having lived in 4 different cities and being involved in politics all the while, this is the only place that has city council meetings during the morning and daytime where working people cannot attend. I'm just so curious about that. Because when you look around, mostly we're retired folks here. So maybe that was the reason. And just something for your consideration.
Thank you.
Harvey Goldberg, Punta Gorda, for the December 7th City Council meeting. That'll be a day of a number of observances, not the least of which is Punta Gorda's birthday.
Thank you. Nancy?
Would you like for me to give the historical reason why the Punta Gorda council meetings been moved to the morning?
How
It'll
long
be
is it?
fast,
Okay.
because back when Bob Helfenstein, Phil Ashley, and others were on the council, the meetings were at 7 o'clock in the evening, and so I understand from a relative that some of the council members would go to happy hour after work, and they would come, they would come, let's just say,
Is there something wrong with
they came in happy, and it was, they decided that they would move the meetings to the morning to make it more businesslike.
That's a true story.
That is true.
Okay, seeing nobody else at the podium, we are adjourned. We will see you at 1 o'clock at the Charlotte Harbor event.